Hey everybody, welcome to the Lunar Lowdown with me, Sally Nurney. This is the lowdown for the full moon that's happening late Sunday night into Monday morning, April 10th to 11th, 2017. As with every full moon, we have the sun on one side of the earth and the moon exactly opposite on the other. Right now, the sun's at the end of Pisces, the moon at the end of Virgo. When I first dropped in to find out what we needed to know for this full moon, they showed me the image of a duck in the rain and how all those great rains pouring down on him were simply rolling off his back. Yeah, like the aphorism, like water off a duck's back. So any difficulties and challenges for this cycle, just try and let your natural ability to go with the flow, try and let things just roll off of you. Imagine you have superhero talents that you haven't discovered yet. Give it a whirl. Let me know how it goes. They also emphasize the flowers and life that's popping now, and that the full moonlight is rich and nourishing as a balance to the brightness coming from the sunlight. Now, we are jumping the gap between Pisces and Aries, and I came to this meditation with the expectation that there would be something about checking our trajectory as we leap. But what I found instead is that we've pretty much set the course back in the new moon, and we're in mid-flight now. The sense I got for this moon, I was in touch with that bittersweet feeling of how the past is constantly disappearing into invisibility. In this season of spring, we can be swept up in this wave of freshness, moving forward rather rapidly. Inclusive in that is moving quickly away from the past. We cannot save up the past. In our culture, we document and we photograph and we file, but fundamentally, the moment is gone. Experiences simply disappear and are kept in memory. Rather than being stressed out by this, feeling the tender feelings that come up from the fact that you can't hold on to anything, really. But luckily, it's spring and there's all this wonderfulness coming down the pike. So the loss is replaced by the now. The star beings would like you to hover in this liminal space and notice things dropping away and emerging. See the flowering trees budding, flowering, and then falling away. Something is ending every time something's beginning. So death and rebirth simultaneously woven. And the star beings had something to say about this. They reminded us that actually people didn't always survive the winter, and that we actually take this for granted. The star beings ask that we wake up and be grateful, not take for granted another go-round on the spiral. The star beings ask that we celebrate and hold in our hearts a feeling of awe and gratitude for making it through the winter and into another spring. In many ways, life's very practical right now. We're moving out of the conceptual into the physical, doing a lot of the heavy lifting that spring actually requires of us. And so it could be easy to think, oh, here we are again. But the moment is never been here before. Maybe the same place, but a different place on the spiral, a different spot in your life. Each moment dying away to be replaced by another. So with this newness, the star beings exhorted us, lift up your eyes and your body from the tasks and details you've dug into to notice the changes happening so rapidly in the landscape around you. And then recognize that the same forces that are working on that landscape are working on you. So I think that the paradox, the opposition that we're resolving in this moon cycle is the idea of business as usual, just getting on with the work and the heavy lifting of spring, step by step, one foot in front of the other, and holy cow, I've never been here before in this spring, in this moment, in this 2017 full moon. Awake, awake, awake. Be awake this cycle as best you can to the changes that are happening. And the ones you don't like, let them roll off your back like water off a duck's back. Keeping it simple this time, my friends. Good luck. Have a great moon. See you next time. Bye.